it's me, Azreen, along with
Ah Kit.
and we are back for another episode of Teh Tarik Talk for between two Malaysians. As always, if you enjoy what we do, please share, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And if you want to reach out to us, tehtarikhour@gmail.com. Ah Kit, how are you today?
Today,
Tired ah?
quite tired.
But we're still here for you because the news never stop. What news are we talking about today?
It's very happy.
Happy.
You think it's very happy?
Well,
Because this topic is related with all the Malaysians, and maybe some people will think it's a benefit, or maybe some is not. But it depends how you look at this happen.
So essentially what we're talking about, as you can see in the title, is the KWSP or EPF Account 3.
Account 3.
Yat Yi Sam, as they say. Number 3.
Number 3. Yeah.
Just one more, we can die already, you know.
Number 3, you can draw money. Flexible account. This one is called. It's flexible
Flexible
account.
account. So, what can you give us a bit of like what you understand about this EPF Account 3?
This account 3, actually you can allocate your account 2, the funds to your account 3 to withdraw the monies for your daily expenses, and maybe it's when you're facing a difficulties draw your EPF money, because the EPF money is your own money, then draw your own money to survive.
Well, okay, let's first set up the system first. Some people might not know actually. Your EPF originally is consisted of two things, two accounts. Account 1, account 2. Right? So account 1 is your
show on the screen.
Boom. But account 1 is your retirement account, basically.
Yes.
It's your income that is most there. So usually your account 1 will have the most money there. And it is used for you when you retire. When you reach retirement age, this is your money to pay for you in case you want to not work anymore, basically. Now, it's not the only account there. There's also account 2. What is account 2? Well, account 2 is kind of like your retirement, but also can be used for other reasoning as well.
What you call that? They can your purchase
a house, medical emergency,
education,
and there's something else, but I'm not sure what it is. But we'll put it there,
Yeah,
essentially,
even buy laptop also got.
No.
Electronic.
No. Your account 2 is for big purchases that are significant to you like things like buying a house, or you need to pay for, I don't know, like cancer treatment or something like that. These are what account 2 can be used for: emergency usage or special cases usage. You can't simply take out money from there. There was a time where we can use it not for those reasons, which is during pandemic, where people who did not have any job and they had trouble paying, and they didn't have any income. You were allowed to take money from your account 2 in order to sustain yourself. So account 2 essentially is your special cases account there, money there. Now, as Ah Kit say, EPF, KWSP is all your money. But it's government issued in order to ensure that after you finish working, you have some money there when you retire, right?
Actually, EPF, why we have a EPF? EPF is a retirement
scheme
fund.
It's retirement fund
Yes.
Because unfortunately, some people might not have enough to save for retirement, and they have to rely on their salary. But in order to ensure that people actually have the salary, there needs to be government mandate in order to.
Some people are thinking, if let's say they are withdraw the retire funds to come out for the survive, then after the retire, we still got the fund to survive. Some people is a question to the governments. Some kind like this. If let's say the purpose who have this EPF actually is go for retires the purpose to serve.
That is the main purpose okay. But let's not go. We're jumping ahead first. Let's now identify what is account 3. Account 3 is a recent account that's established by the government and the EPF as the flexible account. So essentially, it should have the least amount out of all the 3 accounts. right? Because like a huge percentage will go to account A1, account 2 will have like 20 to 30%,
Yep.
and then account 3 is like less than that. It's like,
I think you have to allocate the second account to the third account, right?
yeah, something like the dividends from account 2 will go into account
Some
3,
of the
something like that.
flexible accounts they don't have any evidence.
Yeah, there's no dividends. There's
Mm.
only dividends for 1 and 2,
Mm.
but dividends from 2 goes to 3. And there is currently a option for you to choose to put any extra dividend from your account 2 into account 3 right
Yeah.
now, if you want to lah. If not, when you first open up your account, 3 will be 0 lah, I
So you're
believe.
exciting, you know? Can have, but I know you have a lot of EPF lah.
I mean, I'm thankfully within the range of what is required to have for EPF in order to retire lah. That is what EPF say lah. Now, is it enough to comfortable retirement? We'll see lah. But I'm within the range. Now, what is the purpose of EPF account 3? Why do you think we have it now though?
The account 3, actually I understand what the government they implement this account 3 is for those people who are really suffering suffering for living lah. They are one the makan also got issues. So they come up this flexible account can take out the money from the account 2 to help them, to assist them to have the makan or for their families. This is the purpose who are served the third account.
Okay. I mean, we're talking about the benefits of what does account 3 purpose serve lah. And I actually really agree with that point because like unfortunately even today a lot of people can't survive on their current salary and might not even have enough to survive on their own. And if you want to know about what we think about minimum wage salary, we did a episode there, you can check it out. But as I said, the purpose of this account 3, as I can see, is to help these people who might not have enough to survive. And that is a very helpful thing to have.
Yes. Seriously, some people even 50 ringgit, they also hardly to take out from their own pocket. They are really very like gantung to this.
Yeah, they really depend on this like lifeline lah. Basically, this could really save your life lah. Basically,
but
okay, come on, give me the fight back.
But I heard someone is salah guna for the flexible account for your own money. Maybe some people they don't have any financial plan. Yeah, hey, this is my money. I just spend whatever I want. I spend whatever I like to spend. You know, some kind like this kind of mentalities. Oh, I got the money, so I can draw the money from my account. I buy a luxury cars and then
okay. I don't think your EPF account 3 can have that much.
Maybe I buy a new car or I buy a new bike or
okay. But
travel
here's the
or
thing.
something.
Here's the simplest question I ask you. Why do you care? Leh? It's their money, what? Correct or not?
Yeah.
So okay, let's say I have
you have to serve the right purpose. One this thing.
No, but still, we have to ask yourself. We have to ask ourselves at this point. Why is it a matter for you?
No, you think if let's say I'm the government, I should take care of all the citizens, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes, that is true. I believe government has a job to take care of citizens, right?
The responsibilities.
Responsibility, right? But
if let's say, like me, let's say I draw all the money from my second account, I go and buy a new car lah. I go for my vacations all using all
let's just
burn my money out.
Assess how much that will cost. Okay.
Then if let's say for 1 day, not say 1 day lah, I reach the age I retire. I don't have enough money for my retirement.
But look, let's just look at that perspectively, right? Okay, I'm trying to counter Ah Kit because there are people who say like it's not a good idea to have account 3 because you might waste it and everything. I think that's nonsense because essentially what it does to help people far benefit more than this supposed idea that people are going to waste it. Because, and let me just bring this up. Ah Kit's situation is that someone might misuse it to buy a car, go on vacation, buy iPhone, luxury goods, all this stuff lah, which is understandable fear lah. But let's just look at that point by point. Account 3 is a certain percentage from your account 2, which is like very small, right? To be able to afford all those things, how much at least minimum you think you should have on your they should have already on your EPF? It should have to be a lot money, right? Like if you are to say like, oh, I'm gonna use my account 3 to buy a car, that means your EPF account 1 is already the millions there already, bro.
No. Okay. If let's say for the monies, of course lah, we are thinking of the entire all the citizens. It's not just one people, right?
Okay.
If let's say a lot of people take out the fund, if doing something nonsense, why not we are still keep back to the EPF fund, let it grow, and then maybe until the age you are retired, then draw the money out to do something to survive. This is what I'm thinking. This is my ideas actually. If let's say for someone who are really suffering with the financial issue, they can apply for account 3 to draw the money out from their own money, then they can spend. Spend it wisely.
Let me ask you, how easy do you think it is to apply for account 2? How easy do you think the process is to apply for account 2 usage?
I don't know.
Imagine if I am someone who is desperate and cannot pay for food this week. How is your experience dealing with government workers? Just tell me your experience. You go to a government facility to do something. Would you say it's very quick, very efficient, very fast? Or would you say it takes some time and you have to fill out a lot of forms, so there's a lot of processes? Which way do you lean there?
I got your ideas.
So let's put the situation there that I am someone who is desperately for 100 ringgit to survive. But in order to get that 100 ringgit, I need to go apply for KWSP account 3 processing. Now I only have 5 working days, right? Assuming I apply on Monday, at the very least, maybe the next day or Wednesday I can get it. Within those a couple of days, I still need to survive. Yeah, I need that money now. You don't see that's a bit a problem there?
We have the apps, what?
Yeah, oh yes, we have the apps.
The apps is quite efficient. If let's say you apply, maybe get a few days, or 3 days or 5 days.
But how can you confirm and then say to these people who desperately need it, don't worry, definitely will work?
Or maybe we can have some guideline who are maybe you can see from the EPF, the contributions from the EPF who are earnings. I think it's the EPF that got the analysts who have the numbers, who are how many salary the employer pay the workers.
Okay, so what's maybe how do you gauge that? Let's say the person salary is 5,000 ringgit. Okay,
it's very hard to
engage. I'm just saying if it's 5,000 ringgit, does that mean that person cannot have the account 3 or needs to?
This is so deep to the. Right.
It becomes complicated when you say okay, follow the salary, follow the this, follow all that. That's why I think it doesn't matter. Just put the account 3 and let everyone access it. Now, if you are someone who is stupid enough to waste your money on all these things, then that's your luck lah. You're a dumb guy lah. But for the people who need it, this is a very useful thing, because when you have a family to feed and you don't have any money, your boss is not giving you money, and you need to pay for rent, you need to pay for pampers, you need to pay for food, having access to account 3 will save you. So my focus is that helping that people who need it far outweighs the person who might use it to buy a car or go for traveling. Because at the end of the day, the numbers of people who need the money is more than the people who want the money. Correct or not? At least this is how my perspective is in Malaysia currently, because a lot of people are still working below minimum wage. If you look at the stats, like a lot of people don't even have enough savings in their EPF for retirement, which is crazy to think, bro. Like a lot of Malaysians aren't earning enough, and to have this flexibility to help them, this could save a family. So that's why I think EPF Account 3 having that flexibility is so much better right now than without it. Now, that being said, does that mean should we have an account 3? Should Malaysians be having access to account 3? Of course not. The best thing is that we don't need to use the account 3 right? Like you want your people here to be able to survive without having to use your retirement fund in order to survive. But as the current situation is, Malaysians are so desperate that we have no choice, but we have to use savings from our EPF account, bro. That's the thing. And that's the situation that we've end up with. Now I know that there's still the fear lah.
The fear actually is like the fund. Because the contribution for the EPF, like we are contribute to the EPF. Actually, we do the contributions is for the last generations, the people who are using the fund, the EPF, the monies lah, the funds lah. So our next generation, the young people who are contribute for us. You know the
yes, I mean like
the levels.
Basically, we're using the funds today that might not be able to pass down to future generation, right?
Yes.
But that's the thing. Why is it that we have to require to use our funds, saving funds now? It's not. The idea is that
I know the idea.
Misconception is that people say, like, oh, because we all want to enjoy, have fun, and all this. How many percentage of people are just using this for fun?
You know, I'm sorry to say lah. I think one thing is the governments, and they don't have enough fund to help out those poor peoples, like the
See, I disagree with that entirely because
no, you listen to me first. The governments poor, they don't have enough fund. This is we don't have the answer, but this thing they have a say, oh, the EPF is open for you guys to draw your own money. Remember, EPF is your own money, your own money to help yourself. It's not the governments to help up the poor people.
I mean, yes, at the end of the day, it is still you helping yourself rather than the government helping. But I want to point out that it's not the lack of funds that government is not helping the people, Because I recently, not recently, a few weeks back, I read the news that Pahang, the state of Pahang, they are spending 315 million to renovate the royal palace there. You have that 350 million to renovate there. Why can't you use it for the people? So there is funds, but we just don't know where it's going. But that's besides the point. The point right now is about the EPF account 3 and whether or not it is smart for people to use it now. I don't think it's about smart or anything. It's because there is no choice for a lot of Malaysians. They need to use the account to survive.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like you're basically saying to all these people, die lah.
No.
If you die, you can't even use your retirement account. So
at least I got the window who I get the brief. I got the fresh air. You see, if let's say, government tax implement the government tax increase tax, cut off the subsidize. All this is affected us. Maybe I think it's the middle income peoples is affected a lot. We are more suffering, and the poor people, of course they are poor. They are even makan also got issues because you tax who are going to pay tax? The middle income people who are pay the more tax is the middle income.
Okay, yeah, I would say so. Those like whether you want to agree or not, I believe like T20 as well, M40 as well. These classification of income earners, yes, they will get taxed highly. But The thing is, right, we are putting too much burden on these T20 and M40. What I want government to do is to really hone in on the 1%er of Malaysia. I'm talking like Vincent Tan, Robert Koch, and all these mega wealthy people. How are our taxes affecting them? Are they still able to enjoy themselves? Why can't we tax them more? Or rather, why don't we be just like China and say, you know what? Now it's mine. Just like Alibaba. China just say, Jack Ma, you already too rich already. Stop. We take over. Maybe that's the way to go.
I think just now you mentioned Robert Koch and Vincent Tan. Vincent Tan is still here lah. I mean, he's still in Malaysia lah. Robert Koch, they already migrate to Hong Kong and then become I think this
Where did his money come from?
I think they are still got some what you call that the assets in Malaysia lah.
If they still have assets in Malaysia, and more importantly, if they build their wealth upon Malaysia.
And one more thing is a lot of hidden.
Oh, definitely.
Tycoon.
This one, the hidden. Your let's start off with our favorite Bosku, Najib.
Hidden tycoon. This is not a topic.
Well, this is not the topic, but I'm saying like if the burden of like taxing shouldn't be on the T20 and 40. Like things like capital gains tax, high value goods tax, all this need to be implemented as soon as possible to target those who have enough money to spend on those. Because those are the people that have the luxury to pay, but they're not paying it. So what are we doing here? Okay?
Suffering is the
suffering, the middle income, the T20. Income. Even T20, like that classification is not as clear anymore because let's say I earn 5,000 and my wife earns 5,000, that household is already 10,000, is considered T20 already. But you don't consider like, oh, I have a paid house, car, baby, all this.
I got the scenario here. So Malaysians, if let's say you earn 5,000 and 5,000, both of your families, maybe is one family earn 12,000 or 12,000 or 50,000. You're considered is a rich person. You have to pay a tax. But you earn 200,000. Oh, you don't need to pay a tax.
Yes, that's the thing, right? That is so weird to me, man. Like because I played stock, I invest on something and I get 200,000. That 200,000, there's not much tax there, man. There is clean money there, and people won't say anything. When it's those people that I feel like maybe you should pay more there, like let's say you get 200,000, you pay 100,000 lah. You still have 100,000. So bad, man. I don't know lah. Maybe that's a bit too harsh for some investors out there. Maybe it's a too attacking there lah. But I personally think like the owner should be on those higher level of income earners there lor.
But if let's say like that, you sound like more China.
China has how many good social benefits? Do you think they need to use their retirement fund?
Actually, retirement fund not bad also. But seriously, actually Malaysia is quite good and don't say so.
We're not terrible
because you see our hospitalities, all that, the government hospitals, not bad. What?
Yes,
compare with China, you know.
But at the end of the day, we still look at the people right now. We still have to rely on savings or on retirement savings to survive. If we are that good, we shouldn't have to rely to that point. What?
Seriously, we are. If let's say we compare with last old days, we are really not that good. But we are still in the.
Yes, we are in the emerging country there, lor.
We are going down,
Now, well,
downhill,
I think we more than just downhill already. We are already nosedive, straight bottom already.
You see, you can see Thailand.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's better you move there, lah. But that's the thing. At the end of the day, I feel. I don't know lah. If you still feel differently, I still believe that EPF Account 3 is necessary at this point because the situation calls for it lah.
Yeah, I think the Account 3, it depends on the persons lah. It's not all the Malaysians need it, but
true,
some of the Malaysians are desperately to need it.
That's why I don't know lah. For you, like At the end of the day, what you think? Like for me, like personally,
But for me, actually, it's just a one more layers or one more level or one more layers to um to educate or lead the person who are use the financial plan for the peoples lah. If let's say you are, this is maybe is a more overdo it.
I mean, I hopefully there are people who use this account tree is really use it for their needs lah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't think there should be
Maybe
any.
the audience like who are watching our videos, you are really you want to draw your EPF account. You have to think also lah. If let's say you are emergency, you need the money, then you go and draw the monies out lah.
Again, like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like there shouldn't be any barrier between you and your account tree, because the fewer barriers, the easier it is for you to have something to help yourself in case something happens lah.
Yeah, actually, account tree is some people like maybe they're having a loan or difficult on the loan. They also can help up for a little bit of the loan. I believe a lot of people nowadays a very difficult time.
Yes. But as we want to preface with everything with this, don't just simply use. Be responsible.
Yeah, financials. Well plan your financial and use the fund in wisely.
This is supposed to be your emergency money lah. So treat it as such.
Spend it, then you have the responsibility.
I mean, if you, but then again, freedom of your choice lah. Liberalism lah. If you really want to use it to buy a car, then you don't care about your retirement, then up to you lah. It's not my problem anyway. So right.
In the end, retire, no money.
Yeah, it's your choice. But that's how we feel about the EPF account tree saga. What do you guys think? Should we have access to EPF account tree, or should we still just remain 1 and 2 only? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed our episode, please share, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And if you want to reach out to us, tehtarikhour@gmail.com.
How come this episode is so fast?
Because I think people after this, they want to access their EPF account after they find out, hey, can access I want to take it as much as possible. So we're not gonna take you too long. Go and take out your money if you want to lah. Until then, we will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.